All right, everyone. So Bret Hart reflected on his time back in WWE. So this is what he had to say. I didn't just assume or take for granted that they were going to invite me down tonight. You know, anytime I get a chance to be in front of the Calgary fans, because I think Calgary fans go back the farthest for me. They go back to when I was 18, 19 years old wrestling. So, I mean, it's very special, powerful building for me to walk in. A lot of memories here, a lot of great memories, a lot of title matches, a lot of even in the old Stampede wrestling days, I had a lot of memories here. It's kind of a funny feeling to walk down to the ring slowly and kind of pull yourself back into the ring, and you just find yourself standing at the center of it talking to the fans. But I mean, I don't know if I looked a little nervous because I'm not sure that I was, but I think standing in the middle of the ring there for a few seconds, this transformation takes place. I mean, I think I transformed back into Bret the Hitman Hart for a minute for everyone, and it was fun for me to do that. And it was something that was magical, that was brought out by the love of the fans. And then he talked about his, there was the video we covered about him talking with Triple H after, and he says, there's not many from my generation that are around anymore, so running into Triple H is always a pleasure. Now, you could watch the full video on WWE's YouTube. We linked it in the comments, or in the descriptions, you could watch that. But listen, I love the return. I love what WWE is doing with these returns because, there's this idea that, like, you either can focus on the past or you could focus on building future stars. And the truth is, you could do a little bit of both, right? And I think right now, Triple H has hit the sweet spot of use these stars to build the future, right? Use these older guys like Bret Hart. Just think about this. We talked about this in the other video. It's like Gunther. Fans are loving Gunther and they're trying to keep him a heel. So what do? They have Gunther come down, and Gunther, takes a shot at him with the Goldberg comment. Now, I saw in the comments on the other video, which I thought was awesome. People were talking and they said that was approved by Bret Hart, definitely. And I want to get that clear in this. I 100% agree with that. There's no way that was being said if it wasn't for, Bret Hart giving the okay. But why that's important is because you're not taking away from Bret Hart's character and you're not taking away from Gunther. You're actually building Gunther up without taking anything from Bret. Just his presence in the ring built Gunther up further. And I think Triple H is just doing a fantastic job with this, whether it was at WrestleMania with Undertaker coming back or whatever. It's just these stars are being used to build the new stars without taking away from the other characters. So look, Bret Hart said he turned into Bret the Hitman Hart again, and I agree with it, because just seeing him in the ring was a special moment. And I hope Triple H continues to do this. I hope we see more and more legends come back and just, kind of have this final hurrah. I mean, obviously Bret could be back at another time, but if it's not, if he's never like, okay, I don't really want to go back and do anything ever again in a ring, well, at least we have this moment because I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool to see him and the crowd's reaction, and I think it went towards building story, which is, kind of the point. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.